Oh. There we go. I landed it. Hey! Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. I'm back here in Rust, talking about the Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. That was a perfect landing. And I know we're on the PC now, but we are talking about the Rust Console Edition. It's just a bit easier to do some of the stuff here. But we are talking about the oil rig. When and where's the oil rig? We get this all the time, which is understandable. So since we're over here on the PC edition, we'll kind of click through some of these cameras here. So the oil rig is a big deal because it adds another layer of monument. That's the high tier monument. Right now, currently on Rust Console Edition, we only have, as far as red cards are concerned, or the highest tier of loot for monuments, is the launch site, which is a good monument. Don't get me wrong, but having the oil rig will add that extra red card type monument or the higher tier loot. Now, this originally came in, I want to say it was March 2019, March 7th, and it initially came in with just one oil rig, but now there's two oil rigs, now known as small and large oil rig. But since there's two variations, the large one does have a red key card on there. So what that means is, if we have this, we've got more access to different types of loot. So there are some clues kind of left behind in our current version of the Rust Console Edition. Is it sooner than we think? And it may be. There's actually no time frame for this right now, and we do know through the devlog that they were talking about how they've been testing all these different things. And it is a matter of, can it work on all the platforms? Because the lowest common denominator is the original. The core systems is what we call it for the PlayStation and Xbox. Obviously, the next gens can handle it, no problem. PlayStation and Xbox, not a big deal. But it's always a matter of, are there enough resources on the core systems to handle it? And I believe there might be, right? I mean, there are some clues, and some of those clues have been left behind in the vending machine on the Rust Console Edition. That's right. It is the master list of items, since we don't have access to community service at the moment, of what has been in the game, even if it's not currently in the game, if that makes sense. So what that means is, we have been seeing it creep out on the vending machines, and these are screenshots directly from the most current version and showing the grenade launcher. You might be asking yourself, so what? Grenade launcher, big deal, right? Well, because there were two oil rigs, the oil rig event where the heavies come in, well, guess what weapon they had on them? It was a grenade launcher, or they call it the multiple, was it MGL, so multiple grenade launcher? Oh, it's written right there. I was actually pulling that from memory. So yeah, it's actually showing up in the game, and there's no way you can get this. Now, later on, you're able to purchase this, I believe, in the Bandicamp. Don't quote me on that, because you know what? I can't remember ever buying one, but I know you can get them from the Heavy Scientist. There's a percentage chance that you can drop it. I don't think you can buy it at the Bandicamp. Somebody will correct me for sure. So out of the two monuments that are water-based, there's a cargo ship and the oil rig. The grenade launchers came with the oil rig. Now, since there were two kind of versions that came out, one initially was in March of 2019. I'm not really sure, but the fact that this is in the game currently, even though we can't see it, shows me that they have been testing it or are currently testing it, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's good news for us. So that's why I'm kind of saying, hey, is this sooner than we think? It could be. Is it a performance issue? Maybe. We don't know. So what I would say is, out of these two monuments, it looks like this one's more likely to come in first as opposed to the cargo ship, because the cargo ship is more complex. It's essentially a moving level because there's an interior. There's also a time crate inside of there as well. So, you know, you kind of have to wait and see. But let me show you what this bad boy looks like. It does come with 3 types of ammo, and there are 2 attachment slots. The first one is the explosive charge, which is this one here. You can hear him pop off. Oops, not trying to hit my build over there. Or the horse. So this is used for anti-personnel. Think of it as an F1 grenade on steroids, but this is more or less, you can use this for raiding too. As a matter of fact, it's fantastic for that. And explosive rounds can only be picked up during those events. Oh, I was waiting for that one. I was like, that's going to be a dirty burp. Now, these other two, the shotgun and the smoke grenades, can be purchased once these do eventually come in. Here is the, I think this is the shotgun one. Yeah, it is. And here are the smoke grenades, which are super obnoxious. And I know our particle effects are different on the console, so I don't know how good or bad those will look, but we'll have to wait and see. But the fact, again, that this multiple grenade launcher is currently in the game, if you've got a vending machine, you can find it or look it up for yourself here. Ours was on the Xbox because you can see the LT and RT there. But it shows the ammo types. Oops, let me turn that off. It shows the ammo types, and it shows the actual grenade launcher. So you know, those of us that have been playing this for a while, we're kind of like, huh, that is the oil rig. So here's my guess. This could possibly be slated if there's no performance issues, possibly sometime after or the power surge update, which we know is coming in for the major content update, which is after patch 104. Let's try to future-proof this. It could be after that. Who knows? I mean, the fact that that gun is in there tells me that they either are testing it currently or they have been, or maybe they've tested it and performance-wise they're like, hey, we can squeeze out some more juice out of this, but it's going to take some time. Let's do the power surge update. And honestly, with the electricity coming in, that is mostly server-side, as far as I know. So, you know, things like switches and signs. Well, I don't know if we'll get signs because that was a DLC, but you get my drift. So my guess is this was probably the first one they wanted to put in, and because there was a performance hit and they're trying to work on it, that's probably why Power Surge is first. But to be fair, I'm really excited for the electricity update, so that'll definitely be something we're all looking forward to. But hey, hang on, it could very well be coming right after that, or even the version after that. Either way, as soon as they post a roadmap, I think after Power Surge comes out or during its release, we'll have a better idea of what they're kind of working on behind the scenes, because they kind of give us a heads up. So we'll have to wait and see. But the fact that this is in here, and if it stays in here even after patch 104 and the Power Surge update, I mean, come on. Come on. It's got to be close, right? So, yeah, fingers crossed, right? And if we find anything else out through the game files or, you know, through the grapevine or through research and stuff, we'll be sure to let you guys know, as we are playing over on the Rust Console Edition over on the PlayStation and Xbox. We do Zergs and stuff over there. If you're not already subscribed, consider if you think that's something you'd like to watch. And if you do subscribe, when you hit the bell, make sure that you hit the all. That way you'll get all those fancy notifications for both news videos like this and for game tutorials and also for live streams, as we do play this on a regular basis. So yeah, if you found this useful and helpful, be sure to drop a like. It does help out quite a bit. And we'll see you guys in the next video / live stream. Love you. Bye! I don't think I have a vehicle to fly away on, right? I don't. That's right, we crashed it.